Hello! Welcome to iHeart Board Games, where today we are playing the mean tree game, Photosynthesis. Why is it a mean tree game? Well, because we're going to be throwing some trees some shade, you know? And I think shade's a bad thing, as the kids say. But yeah, so we're playing 3 players today. Tree game. It's going to look really great.
Hi, Maggerty.
Hello, Maggerty. Hello, Ramp. Hello, Griff. Hello, Melissa Sings. Who am I talking to? That's the folks in twitch.tv/heartboardgames. Thank you for the sub, Maggerty. 13 months in a row. We heart you. Yeah, so I'm talking to the folks at twitch.tv/heartboardgames who join us every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Come on, join the fun, where we talk about killing trees in the shadows. But today we're playing the not advanced version. So if you're looking for the advanced version, it will not be here. Yes, we all heart board games. This game's about 45 minutes long. Plays up to 4. We already went through the setup. We haven't chosen a player. By the way, if anyone wants to choose a first player, we have the little hearts that you can earn in chat. And for 500 hearts, you can choose the first player for us. And we'd really appreciate it anyway. And you need to spend those points, right? And you could choose between Joe, John, or myself. And typically people don't choose me. That's just how it goes. Stealth tree killing game. Yes. Kill them in the shadows. Oh, Melissa just chose me. All right. Well, I guess I'm going first. There we go. So we're going to start off the game by putting out trees. We're going to put out 2 of these tiny trees. Going to put them out onto the board.
That was last week, Melissa.
And really briefly, I'm going to tell you how this plays, because Joe needs a little refresher. He's played it before, but refresher would be helpful. There's 2 phases, the photosynthesis phase, which is the title phase, and then there's the life cycle phase. So during photosynthesis, that's where the sun moves and we score sunlight for the trees. This is where we keep all the sunlight for. We're going to earn somewhere probably in this area of points. We were earning like 3 to 10 points every time. Nothing crazy. But you can always hold some for later rounds. But that's where we earn it. How do you earn them is based on here. Depending on where the sun is and where the trees are, you're going to earn for each tree that is hitting the sunlight. There's 3 stages of trees. It's 1, 2, 3. These are just seeds. They're not going to earn you anything. But it depends on the height of the tree. These are short. These are medium. These are the tallest. These are worth 3, these are worth 2, these are worth 1. And it also depends on shadow happening. So if the sun is hitting here, this tree blocks this tree for shadow, because each tree is going to cast a shadow equal to its height. And like I was saying, this is a 1, so it's going to cast a shadow 1 length. If a tree is in the shadows and it's not taller than the tree before it, it's going to be casting shadow and therefore not get you any points. But if it were here, it'd be fine. Or if it were a taller tree, it would still get sunlight because this is taller than the tree that's casting the shadow. So we're going to count them up each time. We're going to help each other out with that, and you'll be able to see how that scores. But how do we earn points? Well, we got to grow our trees all the way up to their tallest point, and eventually we're going to have to knock them down. And when you knock them down, you're going to get a little pog over there. You see the 14, 17, 19, and 22. It's going to be equal to the number of leaves shown on the base of where the tree died. So if the tree died on the 2, I'm getting 19 points. I will take that pog, and those points will go down as we go on. I think under that might be another 19, or might be another, it's a match top.
Actually, you, I got 17.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Good catch. Because if it would have died here, then I would have got 19.
Yeah.
Die in the middle, get 22. But that number's always going to go down. Everything, all the costs you're paying for, they're all listed on the board. Going from a seed to a tree is cost 1. Going from a small tree to a medium tree costs 2. So on and so forth. It's all listed there on the board in the various patterns. You can also plant new seeds from any tree. That costs a flat 1, but depending on the tree's height, shows you how far you can throw the seeds.
Hello, Garlic. Hello, Curtis.
Hey, Garlic. Curtis Lee. Played at a local con in January. Awesome, yeah. Is this anything like Terraforming Mars? Not in the least.
They both have trees.
Oh, there you go. They both have trees. So if you like games with trees, well, this is right up your alley. That's for sure. So taking turns, we're going to place...
Where does this come from? From your points?
From here, yeah.
Okay.
All this costs from here. And some of the trees are being blocked up as far as the points, but they're listed on there. It's a nice 3D game. In person, looks really cool. And overall, it's not a bad value because it's not that expensive. Garlic! Thank you for following. Now, we're going to start with placing trees out. I was selected as the first player by Melissa. Thanks for that. I do like science-themed games. Yeah, we are growing trees, so yeah, that's definitely science. So we can only place on the outside edge at first. So I'm going to go here. And John's going to put out a tree until we each have 2 trees out.
Is it in reverse order?
Nope. It says taking turns. It would make sense, wouldn't it? So yeah, you're going to put it in the 1-leaf zone. So the way the rounds work is this sun's going to go around the board. It's going to go from here to here to here to all the spots, all these corners of the hex. And it's going to happen 3 times, and then the game is over. Let's go here. These are close to me. All right, so Joe's going to go, and then the game begins. It'll be a while before anyone scores in this game. Just remember, you don't want to cast shadow on yourself, so be careful of that. As your trees go taller and taller, you may cast shadows on yourself. Genotype. I haven't heard of that one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, clearly. Go where no one is. I mean, you'll be in the sunlight then. Yeah,
that's true.
No one's going to cast shadow there unless he grows that all the way up, which is probably not going to happen. One more thing you can score is leftover sunlight points. You can score up to 6 points for that. It's a really minor thing. Most of your points are going to come from there.
Do we do one photosynthesis without a grow phase at the end?
What's that?
Do we do one last photosynthesis?
No, I don't think so. I think once the round ends, it's over. Like the last time that we'll be doing anything is when the sun's in that position, like for the 3rd time. All right, so we have our initial setup. So here we go. Let's go into the forest, starting with me. We're all going to go through the photosynthesis phase. Oh, pass me the first player marker, because that's going to pass around as well. I just get to start with it. So I'm going to score 2 points. Yeah. We can all do that.
Yeah, I'll get 2 points.
It says it goes in player order, but yeah. So we collect our light points in the first photosynthesis phase. Now we go on. So I'm going to I'm going to spend both of my light points, one for here and one for here. So the way actions are taken by the trees is each space can only do an action once. So for example, this tree took an action of placing this here. So this tree cannot go again and place another leaf here, or seed here. All right, over to John.
I'm going to spend all 2 of mine to put a tree, a 2-stage tree here.
Nice. All right. 2 very different first turns. So you can only spin what's in beside your board as well. These, you have to buy them to place them off your board first, and then they can go onto the board.
I'll put out one here and one here.
All right, so we're going to pass this over. We're going to pass the sun. And now we're going to take another photosynthesis phase.
I get 3 light.
I think we're all good still. Oh, yeah. You get 3, we get 2.
Do we spin those to do when we come back up? Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. Another thing that should be mentioned, like he upgraded his tree. If you don't have space on your board, it goes back into the box. Which you did do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a seed.
So yeah, that tree has a range of 2. Because it's medium.
Yep. I can't.
Cool.
I'm not gonna do anything. Oh no, I can. No, I can't upgrade a tree.
You're good?
Yeah.
Nice. Settling on your 2. That's good. Your call.
So I could grow one of these? Is that
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll cost you just 1 sunlight to turn that seed into a tree. Now keep in mind that seed will go back into the box because you have no more room to put it here. The way you would make room is to buy this for 1 to put in your reserve, and then you would have an open spot. If you don't care about that, it's no big deal. For the most part, you may not care about it.
But also, you're gonna end up blocking yourself if you next round.
For 1 round, yeah. 1 round, that tree won't gain any sun anyway.
Oh, the next round, okay.
Yeah. I'll be going through the same thing.
Maybe I'll just, since that's gonna happen, I'll just upgrade this one, which goes into the box,
Especially, yeah.
and put out this one.
Yeah, it's a really pretty game. I'm going to have to upgrade one of these. Put that back in the box for me. So that'll cost me 1 sunlight, leaving me with 1 left over, and I'm just going to hold on to it, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to that. All right, that concludes my turn. First player passes, the sun moves. And now we score light points based on what isn't cast in shadow. It looks like everything's still good. No one's being blocked. So 1, 2, 3. So I have 1 point left over from last round. So now I have 4 points. Starting with Joe. Yes, missing points. We're all gonna try to help each other with that and try to make sure no one misses out on things.
So it costs 1 point to pull the seed, and
Yeah,
1 point to
throw it
place
in your reserve. Yeah,
and 1 point to place it.
correct.
So I'll do. Do that over here.
You don't have the range for that. That's
Oh, no, that's right. I can do it here.
correct.
Correct.
Anything else? Did you subtract?
Nope. That'll be it.
All right. I think we will spend 2. 1, 2. We're going to upgrade this. Back in the box, please. Actually, let's change that up. Let's do this one. No, because it's going to get blocked later. I don't want to block myself. Not yet, anyway. And that's going to be blocked. So I'll spend one more. Put this. I'll spend one to get the seed first, and then spend my final one to actually put this out. And it goes back onto my board because there is space.
I'm going to spend one to put a tree out.
I'm the same way, Curtis. I'll often lose a game because I'm giving so many hints and are you sure you want to do it this way? You know. So they can be competitive later, you know. I don't want to beat them if it's their first game.
And one to put a tree out.
Forest grows.
And two to put a tree out. I think I did something wrong. And we'll do one more to do that one.
All right. Back to me. The sun moves once again, and you can take over sun duties from here.
All right.
And so we have our first shadow cast. His big tree is blocking my tree here, so that's not going to score points. But my other ones will, which is 4 points. Everybody else seems to be good. How dare you, Joe? Killing my trees. Mean trees. Yeah, the competition comes later. Once I know you're a formidable opponent. Alright, so I'm first. I need to buy some stuff. My bank is empty except for this one seed. So we need to get some stuff out here. So I'll spend 1, 2, 3. Let's get a medium tree out. Or better yet, let's be daring. Spend everything. Get a big tree out. And that's my turn.
Alright, so for one, I'm going to get a seed. And for another one, I'm going to throw it.
He wants that middle
I
spot.
do want that middle spot.
Yep. So I didn't say this, but only one seed, one person can go in a spot. Not sure if you watch any of the shut up, sit down videos on YouTube. I just caught one where they're giving advice on how to teach a game. I did watch that. Biggest thing is have fun, not steamrolling people. Yes, I was listening to it and I was like, I already do all these things, so I think I'm pretty good at it. I haven't had any complaints about my teaching yet. When Ronald was here, I usually let Ronald teach. He's also good at it though, so I think we're both really good at it. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Curtis. You guys ever show your setup? Yeah, on YouTube I have a behind the scenes video where I walk through it. It's not terribly aged. We have a new mic since then. I don't think anything else has changed, but yeah, for the most part that covers a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I'll have to link that, but youtube.com/iHeartBoardGames. Drop a subscribe. And taught a lot. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Whiskey Nick. I thought I did a really good job on that, what was it, Lewis and Clark? After I thought back on it after we were done with it, I was like, oh, that was pretty streamlined. I got
This
that.
goes back. I'm pulled it up from there, so it goes back on my board.
Yes. Goes back on your board if there's space, and there is.
That's going to cost me 1 to put out a...
This is 2 to 4 players.
That's it.
Hold on.
The other trees have different art. You can see it in the box in the top right there.
Yeah, I thought you explained Lewis and
I'll
Clark
pull-
very well when we played it.
I'll pull up.
Yeah, it's one.
Medium
When I play it that much, or Istanbul, like you and I played that a
right.
lot. It's like
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
games like that. I'm pretty good at.
Make sure I use 3 to pull a medium tree off.
Yes, correct. Put it in your bank, and you're good. So this is going to pass over, and you can move the sun for us. And it looks like no one's in shadow.
Oh,
You
I'm
are
in
in shadow. You cast your own shadow.
Shading myself. That's
Yeah.
okay. I still get 3.
And this one's okay because it's taller than the one before it. So I still get full points for these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So with 2, I'm going to put a tree here in the middle. I'm going to get this back. And I think I'm gonna sit tight. Yep.
So I'll use I use 2 to put this out, and this goes back in the box.
Yeah, pass it to John. He'll do it.
And
Yeah, Ticket to Ride. That's the mean train game. This is the mean tree game. Yeah, if I know the game, I'm confident in my teaching of it. If I don't know the game, then I'm completely honest about it. I'll say, I don't know this game that great, but we'll figure it out. Winning the games, see, that's something I don't do a lot. Winning the games I teach.
and I'll spend 2.
I talked my way into it when we played Glucks.
I'll put a seed
I was giving Justin, the guy we were playing with, all sorts of tips.
Yeah.
Talked myself into a loss.
All right. That was a very close game.
Yeah, it was. I didn't hide anything from him, though. If he was capable of doing it, I was like, you may want to consider that. All right, so first player moves. Or no, it's my turn.
Yes.
So I have 5 points. Let's spend all 5. I'm going to buy this 3 tree, and then I'm going to upgrade this tree. Let's box that one. No, we may want to build back here. Let's build back here. We'll keep this one here, so I can go back. I got to be considerate of my little trees. I can't block them. Usually it's more fun than winning.
I think I don't win when I teach more often than I win normally.
You win a lot. You have a high win percentage. You're not known for your low win percentage. So who's in shadow this time around? Looks like no one.
No one.
Okay, this all scores. I'm earning 6 points.
I'm first player, right?
Yes.
You are.
You are.
So our forest is growing in. It's looking pretty nice. Let me raise this up a little bit. We got a nice little forest going.
Oh, I like my giant tree to rule them all.
Yeah.
I guess it goes actually.
2 to pull. Wait, I don't need to do that yet. I still have 1.
It's good to have some holes going.
So I use 1.
Money's on red. Yes. That pumps me up. Gives me the confidence I need.
And I'll use 3 to pull this one off.
I'm assuming I'm red, by the way. I'm the closest to it. Money's on yellow, the one in the box.
I'm done.
I think I will. Let's cast a seed out for 1. We got to keep our forest going and growing. We'll put 1 for another one. Until you take, take my turns. That's fine. I didn't need them anyway. Put another one out here. Let's pay 2. 1, 2. We're gonna buy a little tree. And maybe I don't need to buy a tree yet. Let's keep it off. Because I'm not planting those seeds just yet. What we can do is make a really big tree. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's make a really big tree. This goes back onto my board. This goes here. And that cost me 3 points, which are my last points. Here we go. Got a big tree on the board. Bigger than the rest. What action lets me burn my own orchard down? I think it's somewhere in the book. Let's see, kamikazes, trees, something like that. It's your turn.
Oh, my turn?
It's mainly about worker placement. It's, what
What
would you call this? It's not worker placement exactly.
Yes.
It's, I don't know. It's almost an abstract a little bit. Of course, the trees give it a theme.
I mean, it's kind of area control, but
Yeah, a little bit. Because your area depends on where the sun is.
Yeah,
It's a different kind of area control.
Yeah, it's almost worker placement-ish, too.
It does? Yeah. Usually when a worker goes there, you expect it to do a thing, an action.
Well, it does.
I mean,
it gets light.
I mean, you're
Earns points.
You're
That's true.
gaining resources each turn based on where they're.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is a worker placement in a way. I don't know. It's one hard to describe, and those are good games in my book when they're hard to describe like that. So the sun moves. This moves to me. Let's see who's in shadow. It looks like this tree's in shadow.
Yes.
And that's it. So all the rest of them earn 7 points for me. Spend 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get this tree off my board. Spend 2. 1, 2. Let's get this tree off my board. I have 2 points left. I'll spend 1 and let's get this tree here. Yeah, and I have 1 point left. I'll buy a seed for my 1 point. Go ahead. So it's about building a better engine than your opponents. Yeah, I suppose it is. It's because you know where the sun's going to go. The only factor is yourself and your opponents. And if you could plan a system that stays one step ahead of the sun and where you're always earning points, then you've got it going. So to do this well is very difficult. Drafting, engine building, yeah. Growth, planning. Yeah. Worker planning, maybe. It's your turn.
Oh, yeah, my turn. I'm going to spend 2 to get a tree.
So we have begun actually the second round, so go ahead and turn that down 1.
Actually,
so 2 rounds remaining.
Unspend 2 to get a tree, because that doesn't mesh with what I was. Oh, I was supposed to make a plan, wasn't I? Here, that's the thing.
Plans are okay. Plans aren't bad.
I'm going to spend 3 to get one of these trees, and then I'm going to spend 3 more to deploy it. No, I'm going to spend 2 to deploy it. I've played this game before, I promise.
Alright, so, it fell apart.
That goes back. Oh, just put
Yeah,
it back in the box anyway.
So John doesn't mind having all these things in the box. There's some I don't mind having in the box, but
yeah, I don't know if it's the greatest thing.
they get a little more expensive is what it is. That's why you don't want them to go back in the box.
Oh, and then I'll spend 2 for a tree, and I'll spend 1 to put them out. Let's see if I can host.
Now block that tree. Totally could.
Or build one and don't and get light for it.
Build one.
Yeah, make one here and he'll get light for. Oh no,
I'm gonna block him. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's blocked either way.
But here he can block your tree.
He totally can block that tree up for a turn.
For a turn. Yeah, it's always just for a turn. The difference of points between the middle and the outside is pretty huge. And 22 is the highest? There's
Yes.
21 to 20.
I thought there was a 23.
I thought there was 2.
And I use
But if it's not in the box, then it's
two.
not out. Let me check the book. Book has 22 at the top.
Okay.
to put this one out.
Boo.
Very mean. Mean trees. All right, so this passes over if you're done.
Yep. All right, rotate
The
that
sun moves to here. We have a couple trees in the shade now. I've blocked myself here.
I got blocked
Joe
by
has blocked that small tree, but other than that, other than that, I think we're good. Yeah.
Get my 7.
I've also earned 7.
Same as I.
Are we continuing Mice and Mystic Sundays in March? That is currently the plan, yes. Unless we get sick of it. So far it's been going well. I think last night actually went pretty smooth. It's probably the smoothest one yet. We got some story done and we're learning some stuff. There are total 11 chapters in Mice and Mystics. We just finished chapter 3.
Move 3 to get this one, and then
You have no interest in that game? That's okay.
to put them out.
We're still here on Monday and Wednesday. But yeah, we're just trying to see what kind of story games we can go along. And that's the downside of doing a story game, is that it takes several weeks to complete. Because, we'll probably do, I think Descent we were talking about doing. Legacy of Dragonholt's on the list as well. Even though I might do that one just solo. Because I hear that's the best way to play it. Yeah, 3 out of 11. It really is a move and roll and see if you get the hits and stuff. And there's been a little bit of strategy with like the leadership role, I think.
I'm going to spend 1 to take this off.
Yeah, we are doing more RPG style Mice and Mystics because we're taking all these elements and we're moving on to the next one. And I want to feel like we're building something rather than just starting over every time.
I'll spend 1.
Plan for the future, Joe.
That's what I'm trying to do. Put 1 there. And I'll spend 1.
That's what I've read on the BGG. Recommended was 1. And I talked to somebody else who's played the game, and they said you could play it just solo because if you played with other people, it'd just be everyone making these decisions together. And if I played it live on Twitch, it would be like I'm playing with the chat. They can help me make these decisions.
And I'm done.
All right, 7 points here. I think we got to upgrade, so that'll cost me 2 points. 1, 2 to get this guy higher. Spend another 3. 1, 2, 3. Get this off the board. And let's spend another 2. 1, 2, and get this on the board. Here. This goes back in the box. Hope I didn't make a mistake by doing that, but we'll see. There's lots of reading in Dragonholt. That's all right. I like to read out loud. Yeah, I would stream Dragonholt.
Alright, sun moves.
Sun moves around.
I don't know if there's miniatures in Dragonholt.
Switchblade.
I think it's just books.
So I'm blocking myself through these.
You are blocking both of these.
So I need to get 1, 2.
And you're blocking the middle.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So my tall tree is blocking these 2. The one I just upgraded. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I managed not to block any of my own trees.
No, I foolishly blocked my own trees. But you will be, well, you'll probably have that knocked down before it gets to that point.
All right. So
Yeah, if you watch the Mice and Mystics, I'll do some voices and stuff like that, depending on which characters are talking.
spend 4 to upgrade this one. And I'll spend. Why can't I don't have one? Where put it?
Our forest is getting thick. Look at these trees.
I'll spend 1 to pull the seed off.
Pulling the seed off. All right.
And I'm done.
Alrighty. 7 points. What do I do here? Probably get some of these trees taller. Think of the future. Think of the future. Let's go 1, 2. Let's turn this seed into a tree. First, I gotta pay 2 to get it off too, and then I'm gonna pay. Oh, it only costs 1 to put it out. So from 7, paid 2 to get the tree off my board, then paid 1 to put it out. Now I can't affect that space again because it's already been affected. So I couldn't raise it another level or anything like that. What I could do, I think I'll hold there, hold my 4 points, and do a lot next turn.
All right.
Oh, that's way cooler than, you know. It's worth skipping a stream to fix the boat.
Fix the boat.
Yeah, I wanna fix the
I want a
boat.
boat.
I'm gonna spend 5 to take this one. And
We're in Louisiana, so a lot of people have boats around here.
Yeah. That's why we'll stream from a boat.
Hey, Jesse J. That's right, all the J's.
We'll get we'll break out the Seafall and get on a
There we
boat.
go. Seafall, Black Fleet. What other boat games?
Jamaica.
Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah. Rum and Pirates.
Some boat in the stream instead of stream
Right.
boats.
What's the failed race game? The
Right, Oracle of Delphi,
That's a boat.
Delphi, whatever.
yeah.
And actually, well, no, I have a few. I'm just gonna stay.
All them
All right.
boat games.
I'll pass to you. And the sun moves.
Comes right here. Now we're going to have some blocking going on. So Joe's blocking me, these two, for me. I'm blocking myself here. So I'm only
Blocking
earning
myself here.
7 points again. Added to my 4, though. Yeah, you're blocking yourself in the middle, but...
I'm getting
Oh, and his big tree's getting blocked by John's big tree.
tree.
Ah,
Yeah.
So 3 less there.
so I get 6.
Wow. Mean trees going on. I'm in Alabama. It was beautiful yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. So you must be by the coast. That is not far from us. There's a beach and board con happening soon in Alabama, actually.
Yeah, I think it's in the fall.
Oh, it's in the fall? They're doing giveaways and stuff right now.
Oh, nice.
And it's in Orange County. Or Orange, not county. Orange City? they
Orange
call it?
Beach.
Beach, that's what they call it. Orange something.
Orange Hub.
I'm gonna spend 4 and I'm gonna be in the lead.
Yes, you will. Everybody's
14
waiting
points.
they're just collecting points. That's what I'm doing. It's like I'm chilling, waiting to collect.
You couldn't have done that around earlier.
No, I couldn't have.
Northern Alabama, okay. Huntsville area, stuff like that.
All right, so it's my turn.
It is.
Oh, I thought Orange Beach was in southern Alabama.
I think he was correcting. Yeah, Orange Beach. But they're plugging that stuff like in our local groups. Like they're in the Louisiana Board Gamers group.
Yeah.
Just constantly come to Board and Beach or whatever it is.
I'm going to
We have a convention coming up in a month.
spend 3.
Exactly a month from
So-
here.
I actually went
Huntsville,
to
exactly. Yeah, I figured that was the biggest city in the North Alabama.
Rocket City Game Fest
Almost
3 years ago, maybe.
In Huntsville.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
fun.
Carla Kopp is in Huntsville or near there. She's from Weird Giraffe Games.
And I'll spend 2 to put
Old
this
military buddy from
one
Huntsville.
out.
Yeah.
And that goes back in the box.
Okay.
And I'll spend
4. 4. 4, 3. Oof. That cost me everything.
I'll spend
Yep.
1.
She was on one of our streams during Dice Tower Con. We played Big Easy Busking. Hey, Flaky Zebra, I'm in the UK. It was not beautiful yesterday. As most days. Don't see the sun.
I'll spend 1 to put 1 out here.
Oh, you're going in that old spot, huh? Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna knock down my tree for 4. I'm at 11 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 7. Actually, let's change the camera for that. So that'll earn me 14 points.
14 points. Tied with me.
Yes. And then for 4 points, I'll buy it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for 3 points, I'll put it out. Let's go here. Actually, I feel like going on the inside would be best. Big points on the inside.
My poor dwarf tree in the middle.
Yeah.
Can't get any light.
Yeah, it is. All right. So that is. Wait, what? Was I supposed to go? Or was I first? Or did we just forget to pass this?
I'm not sure.
Well, no, I was
You
at
went-
0, so
you-
I mean, I must have forgot to pass it. Because
Yeah.
you definitely went. You
Yeah,
knocked down your
I
tree.
moved it around and I handed you that, didn't I?
Huh?
I moved this. We moved the sun around,
Oh, yeah.
and then we.
You mean you handed me this?
Yeah, I thought you were first.
That's
I don't think I was first because I didn't spend my points. I think John was first. Because
Maybe I was. Did I go first?
you spent on, yeah, because we didn't refill our points yet. No, I think John went first, then you, then me.
Okay.
And now you're going to be going first. Now, we just forgot to pass that thing.
all right.
So the sun moves. And now we get our points. The UK is like that tiny blue tree in the middle, always covered up and getting no sun. Yes, it is. You can barely see it in the close up. Just peeking around the corner, blocked by everybody else. All right, so we have a lot of shade going on. This big blue tree is shading all this line. This is getting shaded, but this is not because it's out of that other. Oh wait, yeah, it is. It's shading from the tree in front of it. Never mind. So I'm getting 3 points this round. Ouch. Big ouch.
So I'm getting 1, 2, 3,
3,
4, 5,
6, 7, 8.
8.
Yep.
I'm getting 6 almost.
Yep, all in the front.
So I'm
What a
gonna
painful
use-
round.
I'll use 4 to topple this one, and I get the 13 point.
Yep.
Yep.
And I will use the last 4 points to put it out again. Here.
All right. Big spender. I'm spending all 3 of my points to buy it. You know what? I don't need to buy it yet because what's the point? I'll just not do anything. I'll hold my 3 points. Go ahead, John.
I'm going to spend 2 to get this tree. And then 1 to put him out. I have a seed, and I'm going to.
I'll have a good round next round. We'll be all right.
I think if I want to do anything else.
You have 7 points remaining.
Yeah. That's what I can do. I can spend 3 points to this. And then 2 points to put him out.
And there he is. Not afraid to go on the outside.
Nope. That's my original placement as well.
Yeah. It's better to get some points than no points. All right. So that concludes another round of the sun. Passes to me. Let's move the sun over. Now I get some points. That's still just 7 points as normal. But to add to my 3, up to 10. We got the block. The middle's blocked again.
Yep. That's a job.
Yeah.
So I get 2, 4.
I do get 8, so
Correct.
that's not so bad.
Not too bad. So I got to think of where the sun's going to be next. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, 10 points, we can get some traction going. Let's pay 1. Let's put out a tree. I mean a seed. And where's our next seed? We'll pay another 1 to buy a seed. And you know what? We'll pay another 1 to buy a seed. Let's put out a seed right here. Got to stay competitive. Actually, this is on the same 2 track. Let's go over here. Trying to predict what's going to fall over next. So I want to be around that. So I've interacted with those spaces by putting out seeds, so I can't interact with them any further by making them trees. So I can only plan for the future. I'm going to buy a tree here. And you know what the heck? Let's go ahead and pay 1. We're going to put out another tree, or seed. So these 2 trees have planted seeds already, so it's left up to these
Yes,
other ones.
that is very true, RJ.
Yeah, I've had my own little orchard here. I don't know. I keep blocking myself. We'll see how it goes. Seems like a valid strategy is making a line of trees because you're only going to be blocked, what, twice out of the 6 rounds?
I'm going to
I was going to say I
spend
have a hexus going.
5 to
It
do
seems to
this.
kind of working out all right.
See, I went with the blob. You went with the line, and he's got the whole side to himself over there.
Yeah. That's why I'm not complaining too much about only constantly being blocked in the middle.
Yeah.
Want to do anything else?
In the advanced version of this game, you can't upgrade or even interact with trees that are in shade. So if we were playing the advanced game, that tree in the middle couldn't even try to grow because it'd be constantly in shadow.
Glad we're not doing that.
Yeah. And there would be 4 rounds instead
Yeah,
of
that'll
3.
be 4 rounds. Of this.
We're about to end the second round.
Right, my turn.
Yep. And in the third round, you're going to see a lot of trees dropping. So far, we've only gotten 1 of these. Typically, the game ends with people having 4 to 6 of these. That's what I've seen.
use 1 point to put a tree here. And then I'll use 2. I need 3 to get by the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 to put it out. I'll put it out there.
All right. All right, we're going into the final round. Change the 2 to the 1. Just a reminder, the only things that score are these little pogs plus whatever amount of sun you have left is a conversion up to 6 points.
And when the sun reaches this position, will be the last
Correct.
round.
Yeah.
Pass the first player.
First player.
It seems to be the most difficult sticking point in the game.
All right, because this will not happen again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I get.
So we're getting points right now.
I get
Lots
8.
of shade going on. I also get 8 to add to my 3. That gives me 11.
I'm gonna spend.
The things that
3.
score are the trees that have been knocked down. So these little pogs here, that scores. And there's also a conversion score based on the sun you get. So if this was his final position, he would get 3 points. It goes all the way up to 6 points. That's all that scores. It's just what happens after you make a tree fall. Everything else, worthless. There's tiebreakers, but we'll get to that if we have to. But it has to do with the board, I think.
To put this tree out.
It's growing.
It is growing.
The tree in the middle grows.
Well, it could actually get light next round, maybe.
It might not. It might not. I don't think it was going to.
That's my turn.
Good.
You want to grow them to maturity and then knock them down.
You want to see the full cycle of the tree's life, and you get the points for it. All right. Got a lot of big scores out there.
So I'll use 5 to pull that off, and then I'll use 4 to upgrade it. That one.
Nice. You big trees.
And I'm done.
I think I got to knock down one, even though it's clearly going to give me points.
Oh, I should. Well.
I think I'll knock it down when it's in danger of not getting me points. So let's try to maximize my points here. It's going to cost quite a bit to do that, but well, we can do 1 here. Turn the seed into a tree. We can pay 3 to, I mean, it's kind of one or the other. Let's see, this would cost 5 to get out, and to upgrade would cost 3. So that's 8 points to make another tree big, or 3 plus 2 would be 5. I think that's cheaper. Let's do that. So 5 points spent, 3 to get this here, and 2 to upgrade this tree. And that will earn me some points for the future. Like this is my prime right here, while the sun's in this position. Does it still leave victory points? It does leave victory points. That's science right there. So I have 5 points left. Growing one of these seeds up might be a cool thing to do. It's not a priority, but I mean, because it's going to be left in shade for a while. So I'll hold there. I'm going to hold my 5 points, just like John's held his 5 points. And that'll be the end of this round. Photosynthesis token moves up, moves on, sun moves. I managed to block myself in one position, but only one position. 9 points to add to my 5, puts me up to 14.
I get 8 from just these 3.
And I get 3.
So John collected on his tall tree only.
Yeah.
And only one of them,
Yes.
not the other one.
And use 4 to topple this one.
All right.
So I get
You get the 13 points. Hey, Spragnol! Welcome to this side. We were watching Slivers playing Bloodborne earlier. Oh, thank you for the sub. Why isn't it popping up on the thing? But thank you, I've been watching. Let's reload this. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but thank you for your sub. There it is. I knew it was coming. Thanks, Spragnol.
I'll use 2. And that goes back in the box.
Oh, we're still putting stuff back in the
To
box.
upgrade that one.
Oh. Blue.
Over to me. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 2. We're gonna buy a small tree and we're gonna put it out for 1. Almost forgot I had the seat here because I couldn't see it. So let's go back here. And we need to keep the life cycles going. Pay 5. 5, then 3. So I'm going to pay a total of 8, 5, then 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3. So the 5 is to buy this. The 3 is to upgrade this one to this. And we're going to hold at 3 points, I think. Yeah, because I'm earning big on my next turn, so I'm good with that. Hey, Arflick.
All right, I'm just not gonna do anything. So
You're just not going to do anything. You're going to have a big thing next time. Oh, you only earned 3 points. That's right. So this moves, then the sun moves. And I'm having a really good round because everything I have is scoring except for this one tree.
So I'm only getting 5.
12 points on mine, plus 3. That's 15.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, but I got to knock down some trees now. So
Yeah.
That's how it's
I feel the
That's how it goes.
awesome.
Cycle of life. Yeah, one of them has to go down right now. So I'm going to knock off 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. This tree's fallen.
Timber.
So I'm going to earn the 17 points for that. Because it was going to get blocked next turn. So it had to happen. I'm worried Joe's not going to bother knocking down his tree. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. So I got to spend the points while I can. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'll be there all weekend long at in Lafayette, Louisiana for April 4th and 5th, Southern Board Game Fest. I wonder if you're going to bother to knock down your blue tree. I'll risk it and say you will. Let's pay 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll pay 2. 1, 2 to upgrade this tree to a bigger tree. I mean, it's going to get sun later. I gotta think of the future. Think of the future. I'm in a bad spot here. I think I'll hold here just to see what trees fall down next. So I'm going to hold at 6 points. Go ahead.
Right, I'm going to spend 4 to knock this tree down. I'll collect that.
Arflick, we saw you smoking the Beat Saber machine. Literally had smoke steaming out of it. I don't know how you do it. It's got to be muscle memory at that point, right? So I thought I was good at Beat Saber. I am not good. Oh, look, the middle has grown.
It has grown.
Well, that's where the big points are.
Is where the big points are. Don't want to do anything else.
Half and half. Oh, half muscle memory. Yeah, because it was like you were just talking like we are talking now. Like just having a casual conversation just while the screen's
I'll
going.
spend 2. Nope, can't do that. Nope. I'm just going to stay with my 4.
Half muscle memory, half reading. So one eye
Spend
closed.
2 to get it off, and 1 to put that there.
Yeah, we're at the point in the game where it's like, do we grow new trees just to get the points to make sure we can knock old trees down? It's a tough point in the game. And I just got this wall of trees in front of me. I'm in a bad way.
And I'm done.
We'll see. Okay, you're done. So this is going to move. That's going to move. So I might not get much here.
I
get nothing.
Ooh.
I get 0 points.
I get 9.
Yeah, I get 9 too. So I got this one. This one's black, but these are all right.
So yeah, that earns 0 points. I just have this wall of trees in front of me. It's hard to see to know what they are, but this is a 3. This is a 3, so that's blocking me. This is a 3. It's blocking all 3 of these. This is a 2. It's blocking that. And that 2 is blocked by the other 2. So that's fun. Yeah, it's a really pretty game. Looks like a nice heavy forest. But it's a mean game. That's why I said mean trees in the description. All right, so what's the deal? You got 13 points to spend. The world is your forest.
I got some 4 to knock this one down.
Mean trees, yes. Very mean trees. It's like that M. Night Shyamalan movie. What was that? With Marky Mark?
The Happening.
The Happening, yes.
I never saw it, but I understood. I know what I read the synopsis because I was excited. I didn't want to watch that.
I have no idea why I saw that in the movie theater, but
well,
it was so confusing.
You're like, but he made that.
What? No.
The one was really good, and the other one was kind of okay, and then the other one was sort of. It might have been like if you
right.
moon, it was all right, and this one got Wahlberg in it. What could go wrong?
I think I had
3
free movie tickets at the time.
Of this. Let's spend 2 to put it out. And that goes back in the box.
No fear for that box.
No. No, stands.
Take my turn.
Yeah, the trees are casting shadows.
I'm gonna spend 4.
And they cast a shadow equal to their height
Take that
in
one.
spaces. So that
So
big tree blocked
I get, 18.
three trees behind it because that's the height number. And yeah,
And then
for some reason it was hard for me to say that sentence
I'll use 4.
because it just makes me so mad. I'm not really mad.
And then 3 to put this out.
Oh, boo.
I had a feeling that was coming.
And I have 2.
I might have to have another turn of not doing anything.
So I'm done.
So that's my turn.
All right. Well,
I think I'm not going to do anything, yeah. But now I'm going to actually get some sunlight points. And we are the trees. That's right. We are each our colors.
So I get 6.
So I get 7 points to add to my 6.
I got my 2. I got hers.
Yeah. Is it going to be like one of my turns?
Yeah, it is. 'Cause
Oh, wait. Is Joe first?
yeah, Joe was
okay.
first.
So I'm going to use 4 to take this one down, and I get to 12. I guess I'll just use the 4 to take that one back off. And I'm done.
Yeah, I gotta pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna knock this down on the 3 leaf. So that'll be the 18 for me. Thank you. And then I'm gonna pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get this back. And we gotta get it back on the board somewhere.
One of the center spots, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because they're not going to pay out. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's get this one growing. There's no way I can get another one out, so that's that.
I'm not doing anything.
All right. This is the last turn. The last round of turns.
I think this is the round I don't do anything.
Well, you managed to get quite a bit going there. Because, yeah, you couldn't plant it and then knock it down. So, yeah, the most that John and I are going to do is just knock down our 2 trees. Oh, let's earn first. Because that could be points.
Yes.
I get 3.
I get 5.
6, 7, 8. So pretty much what I said. We're gonna spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna knock this down. And that'll be worth 17 points. Have the 17, please.
Yes.
All right, and then from there, it really doesn't behoove me to do anything.
I'm gonna
Because
spend
I can't grow it up and knock it down.
4 to get this one, to get that big
Big 22.
big 22.
Looks like we're all ending with 4 pogs.
Yeah, and that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Why was the tree worth 17 points? The one because it has the 3 leaves on it. Because that's where that tree was.
3-leaf zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go up to
The one in the center that he just got is worth 22 points because it has the 4 leaf on it. And those go down in points as we go along. So now we're going to count up the points, which is pretty much what's here and what's on our board. And yeah, and then we're going to see who wins this game.
I didn't.
Now let me get my phone so I can log them. We like to, or at least I like to track all these on BGG using BG stats. I'm trying to get better at it. I used to be really good at it, then I slacked off for a while. I'm going to try to get back on it. Plus it does all the math for you in here.
So leaves of 3, let it be.
All right, Joe, your score is
57.
57. You included this thing? Oh, it's
Yeah,
1 point.
1 point.
Okay, and John? We'll say it at the same time. What? Tell me when you're ready.
70.
Oh, well, that's not the same time, but 68. So,
Good math. 35.
with that, John is our winner by 2 points.
2 points. Close game.
Wow. My 13-year-old just asked me why I can't get GTA for the millionth time. Now maybe reach a point where I'm getting older. I swear these kids don't listen to anything nowadays. Yeah, get them like GTA 1. It's like an overhead view. You can't really see anything, right? Yeah, GG. John won this one. But yeah, so what do we think of photosynthesis? Does it hold up? Does it still belong in the collection? It certainly looks good. No one's going to dispute that.
No. I like the look of it. It's only the second time playing.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad. I think there's a way to master this, and I think there's a way to work with the sun and just.
I think
keep it going.
after we were, because this last round for all of us was slow.
Right.
I think there was a way maybe that if you had staggered, if I had staggered what I was doing a little bit better
Yeah.
in anticipation of that.
Thank you.
But there's a point where we just block each other so much that there's nothing you can do, and then
Well, you have the wall
momentum's
going.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah, I was having a tough time concentrating on what you guys were going to do to
Yeah.
block me. I was like, oh, I didn't expect that.
I felt like the blue had their whole side of the forest to themselves.
Yeah, that
I
wasn't
had
an
this little
advantage.
thing. But if I would have saved a few more points, could have had a tie.
Yeah.
But then it would have came down to, I think, trees left on the board.
What you would have won.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I thought about putting out a seed at the end too, but I'm like, oh, you guys are ahead of me anyway on that.
Right, yeah. You could have afforded, 2 points worth just to keep that 2 going.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, one thing we didn't do was move the sun to its final position, because at the end of the round, you move it every time, so
No.
which marks the end. But if we're wrong about that, let us know, because that's always possible. But I don't think we're wrong about that. But yeah, I like the game. I think it'll stick around. It's just, there's a lot of games I'd rather play other than this. But it's still a decent game.
This is also one that people get upset.
Yes.
Like, I don't think any of us did, because it's
I don't
just
think
kind of
so,
like...
'cause it is-
Yeah, this is.
When you play these games, you got to go, that's part of the game.
That's part of the game, that's right.
And
Yeah.
not get too upset. But
Well, the
there's-
thing is, this is like a friendly, cute-looking game.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't have the mean-looking
Yeah.
mechs that
Yeah.
you go, oh, I know what this
I
game's
remember when
about.
this came out and people got in and they were like, this is a really mean game for it looking so cute, and that they didn't expect
yeah,
it to be that way at all.
They were
so.
giant monsters or something like that.
There's a game called Petrichor, which is also a very good game. But it's about making rain, making clouds, and seeding clouds. It's a very mean game that doesn't look like it.
It's too mean for me. Not sure why tree games are so mean. Yeah, I haven't played Bosk, but I've heard it was also mean.
The card game Arboretum?
Yeah.
I remember that was a mean game.
Yeah, that's a mean game too.
Because I got
Trees
0
are
points
mean.
in that.
Trees are just mean. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, they try to lull you into that one's like, you're going to be walking through a nice tree park.
It's like, nope.
Stealing other people's
You're stealing
trees.
everybody. That's what you're doing. Yeah, Arboretum, that's the one. Yeah, that one we used to have that one, but we've
We
passed
played,
it
and
along.
I did not understand the mechanism that prevented you from scoring until like we were almost done, and I was like, wait a second.
Wait a second.
It's
I was like, this is
I'm not gonna earn anything.
yeah.
It's a tree-based tableau builder, but you also have to keep some cards in hand to be able to score effectively.
It's all
And you can
cards.
accidentally score 0 points.
That's right. Trees never go alone into the forest. They'll take your stuff. Clean your pockets out. Leave with no points. I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, I don't think there was anything I could have done better. I scored 2 threes, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
The one was going to happen just because of starting, and I think I did what I could. Just didn't make it in the middle fast enough, and that's okay. I do think building the big tree on the first turn is a better way to go. That's the only thing I would have changed. Instead of going 2 seeds, you went with the 1 tree.
Yeah, I thought it would get me light faster, though I did get behind in the light game.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, because we had more seeds out, more trees starting than you did. But yeah, pretty good game. Pretty good game. Let's talk about what we got coming up. So, on Wednesday, of course, we have Digital Day where you can come play games with us. We all join up in the Discord, and we're either going to play Tabletop Simulator or we're going to play Board Game Arena. And whatever people can play with us, that's what we're going to do. If you want to join us, come on over. 7 o'clock Central Time, Wednesday, here at twitch.tv/heartboardgames. And on Sunday, we're going to be back here with Mice and Mystics, also at 7 o'clock. And next Monday, we're talking about doing Brass Birmingham. But that's only if I can get these guys to play prior to Monday. It's such a big game, I don't want their first game to be here. Because that comes with a lot of problems and a lot of re-explanations. I don't want to get into that. But we also have on here Western Legends planned at some point. So we can always get into that. I know we've played that many times. Haven't played with the expansion, but I think the expansion is just a lot of modules. So it shouldn't be that much of a addition there. Yeah, that's some of the things we got coming up. We also have some requests for Wildcatters, Nations, viticulture, Raiders of the North Sea, some other stuff. So we got a lot of games coming up. But we're here 3 times a week, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Make sure you give us a follow so you can be here and join us for when we play games such as these nice looking games. And we always like to end the stream by raiding over to another board game streamer. So let's see who is out and about this time, which usually takes a little while. So, are you more excited for Brass or the other one, Western Legends?
I would say I'm more interested in Brass because I haven't played it.
Yeah, Brass is number 4 on the BGG top, and I heard some people saying that it's going to take the number 1 spot, BL Gloomhaven. I mean, maybe. I don't know who votes for these.
That 1 month before the Gloomhaven expansion hits, and
right. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Frosthaven comes out, and then Frosthaven will be.
And then it's over. Yeah.
Frosthaven, Brass, and Gloomhaven.
Yep. So Board Game House rated us recently. Let's hope they're not ending right now. We're going to see if they're ending. If they're not
there has to
ending,
be a crossover between all 3, right?
Yeah.
Your character riding trains into Frosthaven.
According to BGG's voters, it's looking that way. Kind of got a spike again because it just came back into print again. And so it went from like number 8 all the way to number 4. Brasshaven. There it is. That's the winner. So let's take this ready to go. Wait for the ads to end. Board Game House. Yes, they're still playing. They're playing a colorful game. But we're going to go over there to Board Game House. We like them. So there we go. So that's it. Thanks for joining us while we play Photosynthesis. And until next time, the box is closed. Good night, everybody.